Sam? What? What?
My ass. Sam?
That's me.
The doctor's ready to see you. This way. That weather sure is.
All due respect, I'm not here to talk about the weather.
Step up. 5'11". And a smidge. Now for weight. 175 on the dot. Hey, Mala, follow me. Have a seat. Go on and roll up your sleeve.
So, been busy lately?
Keep your arm out. Don't bend it so much.
Sure thing. $120/80?
135/90. Nervous?
Should I be?
You'll be fine.
How's that, you psychic?
No.
So how do you know then?
Would you rather I say it'll end badly for you?
Will it?
I'm not psychic, remember? Head up. Look at me. Try not to move around. No temp.
Gonna live to see another day.
Looks like it. Just have a seat. The doctor will be in a moment. It was a pleasure.
Wow, this room isn't fucking creepy at all.
Sam?
Be weird if I wasn't, right?
I'm Dr. Gensler. How are you? Sam. We're going to drill a fucking hole the size of a softball into your skull and play around with what we find inside. Do you have any questions?
Initializing the Argus system.
Nurse walk you through what we're doing here?
Not really. Cellar.
Now this little device is called Argus. Argus, Greek servant to Hera, covered in 100 eyes or something. Marketing thinks the tech is more digestible to the public if it's, if it's got a story behind it. They couldn't fit 100 eyes, so they went with 10. Apparently, you're worth something to your employer.
What do you mean?
Sam, Argus isn't cheap. And although Argus is slick and seamless, its functionality can present challenges.
What kind of challenges?
There's no easy way to remove it. So there's a lot of liability issues that go along with having it. At any rate, you would be the first civilian to have one. Mostly we work with the Department of...
We might have to move some things around. What do you say?
Defense, military contracts, and the like. There's a lot more control in those situations. As you can see, the Argus is inserted into the left lateral cranium, with 4 accompanying sonic and visual devices that get parked near the ear canals and retinas, respectively. In short, you'll be wired for video and sound. Argus will upload your recordings to a designated and encrypted cloud account, which looks to be designated by your employer as confidential. What kind of reporting is it that you do anyway?
Is that important?
No, not really. I'm just curious.
Yeah, regular local daily news mostly. How do I turn it on and off?
The Argus functions through voice control. So simply saying Argus on or Argus off will usually do the trick. We can also create custom cues or phrases, kind of like, well, kind of like your own private Argus safe words. On the legal side of things, the raw, unedited version of any audio recordings you make will get uploaded to the designated encrypted cloud account by default.
So I'll have Big Brother inside my head.
We're a privately owned company.
That's comforting. Is it painful?
We're gonna drill a hole in your skull.
The procedure?
Having that thing inside my head.
No one has ever reported any kind of pain or discomfort with use. Although our clinical trials were fairly small, and as I said to you before, you'd be one of the first people outside of the U.S. military to be fitted with an Argus implant. So there isn't a tremendous pool of users to draw conclusions from. The procedure is minimally invasive. Most of the hardwiring, it's handled by nanites. Oh, that's little biogenetically engineered machines. They're programmed to complete the install.
So little robots inside my head?
Oh, they're organic in nature, and a week or so after the procedure, they'll get flushed out.
How?
Your urine.
And this is safe?
Well, define safe.
It won't kill me?
That's a low bar. But no, Argus won't kill you.
Adding a ritualistic